Welcome to our WOSB Insight. We have federal contracting news for financial year 2025 Q3. First, H.R. 1816, the WOSB Accountability Act, passed in the House. It is now active, pending action in the Senate. President Trump also impacted federal contracting policy in Q3. RestoreFairAccess.org says Executive Order 14275, Restoring Common Sense to Federal Procurement, signed by President Trump on April 15th, eliminated regulations that helped small businesses compete for federal contracts for decades. And we think Executive Order 14281, Restoring Equality of Opportunity and Meritocracy, signed by President Trump on April 23rd, could protect the federal government from retaliation against their actions to deobligate and cancel WOSB and other DEI-related contracts following President Trump's policy changes since his return to office this year. Speaking of federal obligations, according to financial year 2025 USAspending.gov Data, overall federal contract obligations, including those to WOSBs, decreased in Q3 compared to Q2. WOSB obligations are still a tiny proportion of overall contracts. Within the WOSB obligations, ED-WOSB, Joint WOSB, and set-aside WOSB obligations only make a small proportion of overall WOSB obligations. Interestingly, set-aside WOSB obligations are also very low in comparison to other set-aside obligations, which begs the question as to why WOSB set-aside obligations aren't higher. As we move through Q4 of the U.S. government's financial year 2025, expect President Trump's executive orders to continue shaping federal contracting for WOSBs. Early 2025 executive orders 14151 and 14173 may have led to the deobligation spike seen in February and March, and likely contributed to decreased spending in financial year 2025 Q3. Learn more at Don'tCheatWomen.com. Don't Cheat Women is an American small business league project working for economic and political fairness for women. Follow us for more.